Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this sketchbook tour. Okay, so as you can see, this is a Canson Mixed Media XL book. It is 9 by 12 and it's 160 GSM. I guess that is good paper. I did enjoy the paper. This is a book that I have previously had and I rebought because I like the quality and not for nothing, they're always on sale at Blick. So I always catch the buy one get one sale at Blick. There it's always happening. You can always buy these buy one get one at Blick almost all the time. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so sorry if you hear the screechiness of my chair. I desperately need a new chair. I've had the opportunity to buy one, but I don't know what's holding me back. I don't know. I can't find the ones that's everywhere you go. It's like a gaming chair. And that's not what I want. That's not my style. That is not me at all. So I guess that's what's been kind of keeping me from buying a new chair because I feel like everywhere I go are gaming chairs and that's not what I want. So I guess I'll find one eventually. But anyway, excuse the noise if you hear the screeching. All right, first page. All right, this was a sketch. I know that I did, and I don't even have the dates on here. I'm just going to go off the top of my head in terms of the commentary. This was definitely done with Neocolor 2 and pencils, of course. This was very freestyle. Oh, I remember. This is based off of a reference that I had, that I got from Unsplash, but then I added the people because the reference didn't have people and it didn't have all this extra stuff here. It was just basically the street. So then I kind of added like all the other elements and kind of made it a night scene. This is definitely something that I would like to go back to though. I got a lot of good feedback on this when I posted it, but excuse me, every time I start talking, then all of a sudden I need to start coughing. I got a lot of good feedback on this online, which I don't know, which is hit or miss, I guess. Does it really even matter? But this is something I would like to revisit. I just reminded myself because I did say that I was going to do this over, and I really should. All right, this one. Let me turn it around for you. This is this was my desk at the time. Again, it's not dated, but this is my desk right here, this area here, in the windowsill because my desk is against the window. And my gouache palette, I had my Neo pastels, water jars, water brush, art graph, pencils. I had this random bottle of wine that was empty, but I liked it. It just added, to the decor, my brushes, all my little tools, and this little guy here, or little gal, I should say, from Scooby-Doo that my daughter gave me. It was from a McDonald's Happy Meal a few years ago, and my plant, which is way bigger now, so big. She has really flourished. Okay, so here we go. This was a drawing session. I remember this well. I was very happy with my sketches. We were combining animals with humans. And it was from the Introvert Drawing Club on Substack. It was a drawing session with Beth Spencer that I was a member of at the time. And so this was one of the drawings. And I remember these to be timed drawings. So yeah, this is another. And another. Oh, and a blank page. Yeah. I think I finished the session. Why did I don't know. All right, so this was a playground where my daughter was playing. We were at the playground, and this is supposed to be my daughter. This is supposed to be my daughter, Ava. And there was another little boy there climbing the wall, and she was sliding down the slide. It was so cute. So I had to get it. This is a sketch. Started off without the dog and without the man. I collaged the dog in and the man. This was inspired by Haiti. That is where my family is from. I am Haitian American. So my parents, my family, my ancestors, all from Haiti. And this was inspired from a photo that I saw on Unsplash, where it was literally just the woman walking. There wasn't a dog, and there wasn't a man. I don't know. I just felt like it needed something without like if it was just her. It was. I mean, it was fine. She had her laundry rolled up on her head, and some more laundry rolled up here, and she was walking because in Haiti, some of the places like they'll take their clothes to the river to wash and then roll everything up neatly and take it back home. So yeah, I just felt like it needed something more, so I added the dog and the man leaning up against the building here. Yeah, I like this very much. I actually scanned this. You'll be seeing this sketch again. So this was another one of Haiti. This was like ocean, water, hills in the back, a boat that was like on sitting on the beach. I was trying to sketch it with just watercolor. I was just playing around, and I didn't really expect anything really to come out of it. I was just playing around with watercolor and actually seeing if I could sketch with just watercolor and not feel the need to add details with pencils and crayons and markers and whatnot. So that was that. A still life. I don't believe this was inspired by anything. This was just purely off the top of my head, my imagination. And it came out cute. I mean, it's just a sketchbook drawing. It came out cute. I know that I used watercolor and pencils and some fine liner in here somewhere. So there is a mixture of things. Also crayon. I can see the texture of the crayon there. So yes. Okay, now this was an abandoned sketch because I had this vision after doing the sketch of the Haitian woman walking with her laundry. I wanted to make another drawing of black women, namely African heritage, I wasn't really clear if they were going to be Haitian women or African women, but nonetheless, they were black women and, different in different dresses. Like this one, you see that she's looking away. These two are facing forward. This one is looking to the side. She's sitting on a rock and she's pregnant. And then this other one standing next to her. Pencil sketches. And then, I don't know, I just got all, how we get all up in our head. Like, I got past this first hurdle and then I got scared. I was like, all right, what do I do next? And I just left it. I just abandoned it. I should come back to it. But it's a good idea. Maybe I'll come back to it. Okay, so this was definitely from a reference photo. Asparagus in a little pot or whatever. Nothing big, nothing special. I believe this was just like a warm up. I know I used, this is not watercolor. I think that I used a gelato stick or like a water soluble paint stick, and I activated it with the water for this blue background. You can see the gouache sticks here. I used marker and then the gouache sticks on top. This was marker, the asparagus, and then I used pencils for the details so you can see the detail of the asparagus. I think it came out pretty good. Oh, so this was a very interesting drawing session that I attended with TJ Martine and Natalia Velasquez, both on Patreon. And it was all about negative space. And as you can see, I was having a hard time wrapping my head around the negative space thing. I know that I drew negative space before, but I don't know, it felt easier to me, I guess because it was animals. So being that I like to draw animals, I guess I found it easier, but this was like buildings. We were drawing like the urban scape of Colombia, I think, where Natalia's from. Yes, or maybe it was Spain. I'm not sure, but it was definitely urban and it was hard as fuck. And I just couldn't get it. Here's another. I don't know, like I was leaving. I don't know what I was thinking the negative space was. It was just so funny. And then here I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to draw the photo because I can't do this anymore. With the negative space, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I don't even know what that is. That was an attempt at something. Another attempt at negative space. What else? See, and then here I probably got just frustrated and just drew in the scene. Oh, here we go with another. Negative space attempt. Yeah. Let's just breeze by these pages. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was kind of cute because it was like buildings, and then it was like that were on a hill. There were cars parked. I think I really liked this picture, and I just wanted to draw it regular. I think at this point I had abandoned the whole negative space thing. So this one is one of the drawings that I really, really love. I love this little red house. And This was off imagination. And my favorite part about this is like the movement in the trees. I really like the movement. And I don't know, that wasn't, that was just a happy accident, as they say. And I love the three little birds over here. I always like to add birds in my landscapes. Okay, let me move my candle. I was trying to create a mood, but the candle's in the way. All right, so this was by imagination. I love this cow. I think she's so cute. Yeah, Neo colors and pencils. Of course, Neo colors and watercolor pencils. I like to use a combination of, I just love water soluble products, period. So Neo colors are always going to be my go-to for that. And then I have these watercolor pencils here that I love to use often. Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah, well, the pink house, that was done with Posca marker, but not the white one, but the pink one. I have it around here somewhere. This is a swatch page of tempera paint sticks. I believe I had got them from like the dollar store or something, and I thought they were interesting. They're the same things as the gelatos and the Del Green paint sticks. I really enjoy those things because you can just get color down very quickly. Okay, so this must have been a drawing session of some sort, maybe. Yes, it was. It was a drawing session with TJ on Patreon again, or I think I was doing one of her videos. That might have been it. Because here's one that I did from her videos. I don't know if it was a drawing session or maybe it was a replay of a drawing session. Anyway, night scenes. It was a night scene thing. This came out okay. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Okay, this still life. Let's move my stuff. Again, I was trying to get an aesthetic look as I did the sketchbook tour, but all this stuff, who cares? I'm gonna put it back. Okay, now we have room to spread our wings here. All right, so what did I use? A gouache. Yes, gouache. Feels like gouache. Yes, feels nice and smooth. What kind of gouache? What brand of gouache? I have no idea, girl. But it was definitely gouache. Okay. And this page, what was I using? Oh, this is back in May. Oh, I think I got a new ink pen and I was just playing around with it. But which one was it? Because I've been through so many like fountain pen ink pens and they dry up or whatever. I'm not like, I have right now my two favorite like fountains are my Sailor and Lamy, and those are the two I'm gonna stick with. I'm not trying out any others. That's it. Okay, this is a hot mess and I don't know where it's from. I don't know. This is from a reference photo that I took at the lake that I frequent, and there was this branch that had fell into the lake, and then these turtles, it was like a whole row of turtles on this branch. It was so pretty. So yeah, this was my reference photo. I really love this. I like how the way it came out, even the messiness of the turtles and the chaotic way that I drew it. I feel like I like it. Okay, and the us and sometimes a lot of times I'll leave this page blank because for this reason, because then whatever I use, I'm always using nail colors. I'm always using something that will transfer onto the facing page. So most of the time I will leave this side blank. Okay, still life. I can tell I used gouache, Neocolor 2, and oil pastels. These are oil pastels and gouache. Yep, oil pastel and gouache. That's what I used. And I feel like this was marker. Oh no, maybe that's gouache. I don't know. Okay, so this is definitely watercolor and pencil. I remember this. I was using my Kuretake colors here. I think, yeah. It's definitely watercolor, for sure, and pencil. All right, so more gouache and more pastel, oil pastel, playing around. Oh, the beautiful little rainbow pencils. I believe me and my daughter, or my daughter did this. I think she did, or I did. But we were definitely using rainbow pencils for that. This looks like a drawing session. This was a drawing session that I did with Sam Ashley Art. She's here on YouTube as well. So check her out. And this was her drawing session that she hosted a while ago, and it was landscapes, and I think this may have been like a minute warm-up. As you can see, the scribbles. Yeah, so here are some like 2-minute warm-ups, and this was 5 minutes. Gouache, I know I used gouache. Oh, I know I used soft pastels here. I really love this little bit right here that came out. The sun setting. I like this, how this came out. It looks very moody. Happy accident, completely. I didn't know what I was doing, but it came out lovely. All right, this one was a 10-minute one. It's a little dirty because of this side. See, that's why I always try to keep this page clear. Yeah, this was definitely the session. This was 20 minutes, so we had a lot more time to do this, and I like the way this came out. This came out lovely. Another one, I don't remember how long we had for this one. I didn't write it down, but this came out good to me. I like it. Another one, I like it. Oh God, oh yes. The jelly plate debacle. This was from a painting from me experimenting with jelly plate and acrylic paint. Can you tell that I hate it? I didn't like the experience. I I like jelly plating, but I like as far as painting on it and then transferring it and it waiting for it to dry and then the whole thing. No, that's not for me. But I like doing like other printmaking with the jelly plate for sure. Okay, so this was the acrylic fail. And then this was another one. And then, then when I was doing it, like the paint was like peeling. It didn't lift off like completely. Some of it stayed on the plate. And I was just like, why? I did it right. Like I couldn't figure it out. And it was very frustrating. Okay, so sketch. This sketch is done completely with watercolor pencils and Neocolor 2s. Those are my go-to, Neocolor 2s and watercolor pencils. And specifically the watercolor pencils that I like are Carandache as well. This brand, this kind, the Super Color 2 and the museum ones. The museum aquarelle. These Carandache has two ranges of watercolor pencils, and I like them both. Very good quality. Yep. So that's that sketch. Okay, so here, I guess I was just playing around. This was definitely an unsplash photo. This little boy that was in a bucket. I thought it was so cute, so I tried to sketch it. This was the beginning of a still life that I abandoned. I don't know why. It was a good start there. I don't know why I stopped. This was from a reference photo of from houzz.com, HOUZZ.com. They have really good reference photos on houzz.com. And that website is like about interior design, homes, landscaping for your home, everything for your home. So they have like really good reference photos there for your sketchbook. I mean, these are literally other people's pictures of their home projects, of their landscaping, their gardens, their this. So it's an interior, a website for interior design, and people like upload their photos there, and it's really cool. Like you see really unique landscapes, really unique interiors. Yeah, so this was someone's garden, which is the photo was beautiful. My sketch is not doing it any justice. But this was definitely like my dream garden one day, to have like a little path of all this greenery and vegetation and have, seats and a fire pit and just to, vibe out in the backyard surrounded by nature. All right, next, I don't know what this was. I was playing around, no reference, no nothing, just playing around with plants and coffee cups. It's very random. I think it's cute though. Definitely use gouache and pencils and I don't know what else. I could have used Neocolor 2s here. I don't know. I think I did. This is my favorite sketch from in this book. This was a picture of a woman, and the whole premise of the idea behind this was that of Mother Nature, like women are everything. Everything grows. I'm sorry, guys. My camera stopped recording. So anyway, I'm still on this one. And what I was about to say is my favorite bit. I have a few favorite bits here from here. But this butterfly and flowers and the bird, this bird going that way and this bird going this way. I like that a lot. This one was with Tombow markers and the rainbow pencils. Oh, this is another favorite. This is a sketchbook favorite here. This photo was from a calendar that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was a calendar of birds. And I don't know, I really loved this yellow bird. Okay, this is another hot mess done with acrylic paint and oil pastels. So we're gonna breeze by this hot mess. This is, I don't know. I don't think there was a reference for this, to be honest. I like sketching still lifes, and I just kind of, start with I think I started with the cups here, and I don't know what my fascination is with these coffee pots. I really like them. I guess it reminds me, because my mom used to make her coffee in one of these pots. It was silver and black, and it was always on the stove. And I don't know, whenever I see these, I'm like, ooh, I want to try it. So yeah, it's coffee for 3. This is another hot mess that was created with, I want to say, gouache and pastels, pencils, whatever. This was a bit of a mess. Okay, so in July, me and my family went to Six Flags. I did take some pictures. So this was from a couple of pencil sketches that I didn't really finish from that day. It's just 2 pictures. Like I'll start with a graphite sketch, and then when I'm done with the graphite sketch, I'm like, okay, what do I do next? Because I don't want the I don't want the graphite, like I don't want to put paint or watercolor or whatever. I don't want the graphite to show, because then I have to erase, and then it's like doing double work. So, but I never start my sketches with colored pencils, and I really want to work on that. Instead of starting with graphite sketches, I should just sketch with colored pencils. Like, just do the sketch, right? I don't know. Anyway, this was from Six Flags. All right. This is watercolor, and this was definitely from a reference photo. I don't know where the reference photo was from, but yeah. All right, I wanted to make sketches of coffee shops. So here's my sketch of a coffee shop. It's unfinished. I was just playing around. Some things I was sketching, coffee shop things. And this is the barista, and so I do want to paint, like, I do want to draw coffee shops. I want to go to one. So I ended up like conjuring this coffee shop in my head. There's not a lot of there's Starbucks, but there aren't like real like coffee shops. I mean, the ones where you can sit down and be able to draw in peace and not have a whole bunch of noise and people bugging you around you, or homeless people. And it's just, it has to be a vibe for me. So that's why I conjured up this coffee shop from my imagination, and I think I did okay. I think I did okay. All right, so this was with some acrylic paint. I was messing around. I made a huge flower, just playing around. Still life. This was with acrylic markers. This was the second time that I did this sketch, because the first one I did right here with Stabilo Woodies. And so I decided to put it in a book and use acrylic markers the second time around. I didn't add this thing. I thought it was out of place. So I like the way this came out. This is nicely done with acrylic markers. So this spread right here, this is black wash. I started taking a Domestika course. I haven't finished it though, with Maru Godas. And she's an artist who specializes in gouache, like urban sketching. She's from Spain, and she has, her art is just so amazing and so inspiring. So I want to learn more about gouache and sketching with gouache. So this was like one of the exercises in her course on Domestika. I'll leave the link below. It is really worth, taking a look at. So this was the black and white gouache exercise with her course as well. And then this is the last page that we were doing like landscapes, and we were doing trees and stuff, and it was really fun. I really need to finish that course and do the project, because she's really fun, and she's very energetic. She's a good teacher. Right, so that is it, guys, for the sketchbook tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. Drop down in the description box to see the link to that Domestika course that I just mentioned, and also anything else that I mentioned in this video. I will have the link in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to my Substack newsletters, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I want to, up my subscriber count. Share this video, do all those great YouTube things to help my views increase and my subscriber count increase as well. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.